Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, NosaaNation, man. Today we got a new special video, man. NBA TV's The Dream Team documentary. Now, this is going to be part 2 of the documentary as I read to part 1. So, this is where we left off. Also, we hit 3,000 subscribers, man. And honestly, I am really excited, bro. Like, that shit keeps me going. Like, honestly, thank you guys so much. Where we reached 3,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it, bro. For real, for real. Like, this is like, you know, it's going on my 5th year on YouTube, bro. So, like, honestly, I couldn't have done this without you guys, bro. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. Like, but we're gonna keep growing, though. We're gonna keep growing, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to that 5,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, real shit. Like, I appreciate everybody that subscribes, that likes, that comments and everything like that. And yeah, man, let's get straight to the video. It's gonna be a long ass video, so be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Get this video to 50 likes, and if you want part 3, and let's get straight to it.
Was the team's interactions with their opponents, who showered them with adulation before, after,
but I don't know, we might finish the documentary in this video, so who knows.
Even during games.
Patrick Johnson and Oranga shaking hands after the shot.
Sheesh.
The Tournament of the Americas had served its purpose. The U.S. had qualified for the Barcelona Games and given the world its first glimpse of what was coming later that summer.
I just want to say this is just a small step in what our goal really is, to get to Barcelona, win the gold medal, and bring it back where it's supposed to be. Thank you.
On July 18th, 1992, with the Barcelona Olympics a week away, the U.S. men's basketball team headed overseas.
Straight back into the left, private room, follow Irvin.
They would hold several days of practice in Monte Carlo and play one more tune-up before heading to the Olympics. The luxurious setting on the Mediterranean Sea was fitting for what already may have been the world's most famous team.
Monte Carlo is one of those glamorous cities, and here we were with the most glamorous team ever. So it's kind of a rock star-ish kind of a thing.
The players were relaxed and confident, and willing to admit there was more to the trip than just basketball.
I don't worry about playing basketball. That comes natural. I just want to have fun. David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan. This is like spring break in the ghetto.
The opulent resort town was a playground waiting to be explored. And the players weren't shy about enjoying it.
I swear, Charles Barkley talks shit on and off the court, bro. Like, for real. He's a nutcase.
Themselves.
Are y'all filming me? Now look.
The scene in Monte Carlo was great. It was just breathtaking. I was down on the beach, just kind of trying to enjoy some of the scenery.
Look at this. It's paradise.
I think every team in the NBA should train here, actually. They need to get a team here.
Every day we got back to practice, we made a beeline to the swimming pool because all those girls were laying out topless.
I'm going to be in that pool so much in the next 2 days. I don't think I'm on the swimming team in Barcelona.
We're all out there with our significant others, and all these women walking around topless coming, can I have an autograph? So I signed it, and Michael pops me and tells me, see, usually you tell everybody no, but because this lady coming over topless, you're going to sign her autograph. My wife looking at me like...
The best part about it...
Yo, that's shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, imagine, like, a topless woman come up to you and, like, you to sign an autograph, like, and your wife is right there. Like, I don't know, man. Like, yo, I mean, that's crazy, bro. Good thing I'm not married. So, if I ever get famous and a topless woman wants to come up to me and just sign an autograph, I'm trying. Listen, I'm gonna sign an autograph, bro. What the fuck? And I'm gonna ask, what you doing later?
It was Patrick Ewing buying the beer at the pool. You know, $7 a beer, I never heard of that. Of course, Patrick didn't drink. He didn't know how much beer was.
One thing you don't want to do is drink beer with Larry Bird. And Larry Bird drinks Budweiser, which Budweiser is the strongest beer in the world. And my head hurt for like 2 days.
They were used to being a
Yo, what?
The Monte Carlo was proving to be.
Bruh, how you get like, come on, man, how you get a headache from Budweiser, bro? Like, Budweiser's actually like, Budweiser actually is actually like an underrated beer, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, no cap, like, it's actually. Can I say it on YouTube, by the way? I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but you know, it's underrated though.
Be the perfect place to find common ground.
I got the coach. That means we get to go first.
Michael Jordan enjoys his golf, as did Chuck Daly.
I got the coach with me, man. I got carte blanche. You know what I mean?
Michael and Chuck played almost every single day, if not every day.
Come off the hill. That may be green, Chuck.
Chuck was planning his practice schedule around our golf time. That, to me, was ideal. Play a little bit of basketball, play a little golf, and you're in Monte Carlo.
Yeah, it bounce like a basketball.
The relationship that
this guy, Michael Jordan, man, what can he not do?
Main guy is incredibly important. Chuck's ability,
like, this man played basketball, baseball, and he's good at golf, bro. Like, what? Like, that's crazy, bro.
To get Michael is amazing, because think of how bitter enemies they had to be. Chuck devised the defense that drove Jordan out of his mind. And yet, here they are playing golf together.
Jordan,
man, I want to be like that too, man.
Unbelievably bad.
I hope that one day I can own like a golf course, and I can like play golf with my, you know what I'm saying, with my other rich friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine like me and like all my rich friends, like, we're all playing golf together. Like, yo, like, that's the life, bro. Like, that's the life, man. Like, that'd be awesome. That'd be amazing, bro. Well, one day it's gonna happen though. I'm manifesting it today.
Towards Chuck. Chuck understood that, and he embraced them.
Chuck, yeah. I mean, I gotta give you that. I gotta give you.
We shoot 72. I watched that.
That was a bonding thing for me and Chuck. Always been a thing that I treasure just as much as being a part of the team.
For Jordan, golf was only one part of the whirlwind schedule, which his teammates were discovering was just the way he liked it.
What are you doing today, M-Drive? You want to sleep? I remember thinking that. Does this guy ever sleep?
Golf, 36 holes. I'm playing it tomorrow, too.
He would do more things and be ready to practice and play as much as anybody.
Michael Jordan.
The thing
Michael
that I
Jordan
remember the most was going
he's
out
not
and playing
real.
golf with Michael Jordan before a game. And I thought, and I'm going to be exhausted tonight. And Michael just had ridiculous energy and was phenomenal. I felt like I was running in quicksand a little bit. And so, you know, it gave me a whole nother level of respect for kind of the freak of nature that he really is.
Grab that plate of food, Jim.
We played cards in Magic Room till 5 o'clock in the morning pretty much every night. It was so much fun.
Right, homie? Yeah, I'm tired.
He's like a bionic guy, or he'd play cards, play golf, play basketball.
Jordan going all the way.
And he was good at all of that shit too.
Finally, after a ball game, he was just lying down. And I looked at him, I said, I think that's the first time he's gone to sleep on the whole trip.
After a few days in Monte Carlo, the players returned to the court for an exhibition against the French national team.
You know, everybody had their eyes on one team. We could feel that it was just such talent, such incredible skill, and it was just such a pleasure to watch.
The Americans won the game easily, even if their performance was far short of seamless.
It wasn't a great game. A lot of sloppy passing. I didn't like any of it.
It was a terrible game, and U.S. looked half interested. And so Chuck kind of the next morning in Monte Carlo, even though everybody was a little hungover and tired, had to really kick their butt.
Chuck says, okay, this is what's going to happen. We're going to play it like a real game. We're going to play 4 quarters.
We had me, Scotty, Mullins, Bird, and Patrick, and Magic had his 5. We weren't going to change that team at no point in time. You got your 5, I got my 5.
We gave them the college guy. You can have Christian Laettner. We don't want him. You can have him.
He's just over there waiting to tag in. But it was about pride. And the college kid couldn't help either one of the teams.
Michael Jordan called Clyde out and went at him. Tell him, this is what I'm going to do to you. Fall away jumper, good. What did I tell you? So I said, no, Clyde, you better get him back. You better get him back. Ooh. Charles Barkley said, I want to take Karl Malone now.
Yo, Clyde Drexler, I'm not going to lie to you, Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan, like, they were very similar, bro. Like, I mean, put in the comments down below if you actually, like, you know, like how you feel about that. Like, they were actually very similar to each other, bro. You know?
So Charles gets it, fall away jumper, good. I said, oh, Karl, you got to get him back. You better go down there and get him back. Karl went right at him, jump shot. You ain't nothing, Barkley. So then I came down.
His energy is real high. He feels like he's in an opportunity to prove himself. Showcase that, hey, look, I'm still Magic Johnson. I still dominate this game.
That's all right. That's all right. We go from here.
Magic was saying, you ain't the guy, and we got other players in this gym.
Come on, don't be cheating on me.
Doesn't take much to get Michael going. Just a little something to tweak him, and it's on.
He never liked to lose. Mike always got that look. When you see that look, then you know just getting the damn ball.
Yo, one thing about Jordan, bro, Jordan was an asshole to his teammates, bro. Like, that man, like, he was an asshole to his teammates, bro. Like, I know in those practices, bro, like, they couldn't show someone on TV. For sure, because it was just like, yo, what are you doing? Yo, but, you know, I know Jordan was like yelling at all of them, bro. Like, yo, like, what are you doing? Yo, rebound the ball. Yo, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, run back faster, you know, like some of the things. No, I ain't gonna say yell at them, but like, I would say like, he was kind of like, you know, talking shit, but they can't show that on TV. But like, you know what I mean.
Ball and get out the way.
I only do one take.
As
but
much
nah,
as
for
it
real.
was 5-on-5, you could see in Monte Carlo that it was gravitating towards, okay, Michael and Magic.
Magic was hesitant to surrender his place on the mountaintop. And Michael, being Michael, he needed to say, no, I'm on the top of the mountain now.
Magic was saying, look, NBA's not yours yet. You know, I'm still here. Michael's like, no, it's over. This is mine. And the funny thing was Larry was sitting on the side going, it's his.
Chuck realized the competition aspect was getting a little bit too high.
Killing everybody on our squad.
He wanted to end practice, but Magic didn't want to end because he wanted to keep playing because we just kicked his ass.
How you like that ass kicking we gave you? No. Come on now. Well, y'all got the first quarter of practice.
By the time practice was over, even Magic had to acknowledge basketball's landscape had been changed forever.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, and he says, "There's a new sheriff in town." And we both hit each other like, well, he's not lying.
Sheesh.
Monte Carlo was kind of a turning point. Walls started to come down from, you know, when you're playing against each other, you have these rivalries. These are my teammates now. They're guys that, you know, that I'm looking towards for support. It seemed like we became more friends than anything else.
The players were off to Barcelona, headed to the Olympics, unmistakably as a team.
It's like a whole like trip, like shit. This man Patrick Ewing is just sleeping.
The United States men's basketball team
Barcelona, let's get it.
The Olympics on July 24th, 1992. In store was an experience unlike anything they or the sports world had ever seen.
The plane landing in Barcelona, helicopters flying over it.
We're thinking, wow, what is all the commotion? What happened? And then we figured out they were there for us.
That was the first time that we realized how popular and how enormous this thing was. I was like, guys, if we lose, it's going to be like the biggest upset in sports history.
Barkley was right. There was no margin for error. A reality the rest of the team openly accepted in their first press conference in Spain.
I know I'm really afraid to fail because I can't go back home if we don't win the gold. Even though I'm from a little small place in Summerfield, those 250 people there said, I can't come back.
Barkley, meanwhile, handled an endless barrage of questions as only he could.
How did you feel in 1972 when the Soviet Union beat the United States in that wild game?
Well, I had just flunked my entrance exam into kindergarten, so that was the only thing.
Everybody that has ever been in front of a camera, we tend to not say certain things.
Why don't they just take their ass whipping like people and go home?
Barkley says things that we would think about and never say.
We're going to have a little revenge in our hearts for 72 and 88. David, he can't say that because he's a Christian, but...
He said, man, you don't talk honestly enough to the media. You need to tell them what you're really thinking. I said, Charles, you talk too much to the media. You need to stop telling them everything you're thinking.
And when Charles was asked about the team's first opponent, his prediction...
It's different when Charles Barkley be talking about shit that nobody would ever say to the media. It hit different, bro. Like, do your homework on somebody being outspoken.
Was as honest as ever.
I don't know
and honest
about Angola, but Angola's in trouble, I think.
Just moments ago, the Dream Team boarded the bus outside their hotel along the Ramblas. They're heading for their first matchup in Barcelona with the Angolans.
I can remember the first game, the real game, when we came out of the locker room and stepped on the court. And I finally said to myself, I can't believe this. I'm here.
At that point, we were in serious Olympic mode.
This actually may be the biggest mismatch of the entire Olympics.
Barkley off a beautiful feed from Mullen, and he drew the foul. Magic wins. The U.S. with a 46-1 run. 46-1.
It was just a tremendous atmosphere because there was an appreciation for how great the U.S. players were.
After the first half, Barkley's pregame prediction appeared dead on. But in the second, Charles found some trouble.
The players in Angola who play against Charles Barkley, they told us there's no a kid, a fat boy, is many aggressive in the paint.
Rebound Barkley, and he's fouled.
This man punched the shit out of that man. Oh my god. That man went flying, bro. You see that? Look at that. That man went flying, bro. Like.
Well, Charles getting a bit aggressive.
I thought they were playing dirty. And I told old boy, I don't even know if he understood. I said, hey, man, ease up on the elbow.
Barkley from Pippen.
I let it go twice.
You can see the frustration with Barkley.
And the next time, I just cracked it.
Barkley from Pippen. And a technical foul has been called on Barkley.
To his dying day, Charles claims the guy elbowed him 3 times. I said, Charles, you're full of crap.
No, it's not true. I didn't elbow Barkley before the incident.
People always say, turn the other cheek. If you turn the other cheek up, I'm gonna hit you another cheek too.
I thought, what are you doing, Charles? The guy is half your size. But, you know, Charles was an equal opportunity abuser.
Erlander Coimbra did not think it was a friendly elbow.
That's the same guy that just asked you for an autograph, Charles. I mean, you think he's not intimidated?
I think he's act like a bullying, but maybe it's from his personality.
The United States has defeated Angola by the score of 116 to 48.
To 40, 116 to 4. Hold on, bro. I gotta see this. They won by 68 points, bro. 68 points, bro. Jesus. Angola, bro. Like, damn. Like, who was the top scorer on that team, bro? Like, 116 to 48, bro. Y'all only scored 48 points? I mean, I know you're playing against Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan and all them, but, like, 48 points is crazy, bro.
116 to 48.
That's a crazy score, bro.
The result was overshadowed by the controversy.
Who else with the elbow?
Well, he hit me, I hit him. That's the way it
is. Charles made you look like the ugly Americans, which we were trying not to do.
We said to Charles, look, man, you're a reflection of all of us. So if you do it, they're not going to write the article that Charles Barkley did. They're going to say the dream team.
Damn.
Barkley had stained a dream debut for the Americans. But in their next game against Croatia, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan grabbed the spotlight, with the focus on their matchup with one of Europe's best players, Tony Kukoc.
Major storyline that carries into this game involves Tony Kukoc.
Tony
Pick
Kukoc.
of the Chicago Bulls back in 1989. The Bulls made a strong push to sign him last season.
At that time, general managers in the league were trying to come up with gems, make their discoveries overseas. And Krause thought this guy could play in the NBA.
While Jordan and Pippen had been winning back-to-back titles, Chicago GM Jerry Krause had been publicly wooing Kukoc to join the Bulls.
Krause was recruiting this guy. And
probably the best decision he's ever made was join the Bulls, bro.
Brady was. That's like a father who has all his kids and now he sees another kid that he loves more than he loves his own.
If I'm an NBA player in the 90s, bro, I'm going to the gym and saying, I want to request a trade to the Bulls, okay? That's the only team I want to play on. Oh, bro.
So we were not playing against Tony Kukoc. We were playing against Jerry Krause in a Croatian uniform.
But unfortunately for the real Tony Kukoc, he was now the target of the world's two best defensive players.
They was debating who was going to guard him. No, I got it. No, I got it.
I'm looking at Michael and Scotty, and they're ready for, blood. Man.
We knew the world was going to be watching. We knew everyone wanted to see what Tony Kukoc was like, and we were going to give him the worst experience he ever had on the basketball court.
Pippen drew the initial assignment of shadowing Kukoc and harassed the Croatian from the opening whistle.
It was hard to run across the half court without a ball. And with the ball, it was just, here, somebody else get it.
Tony definitely wasn't getting a shot up, and he wasn't going to score.
Kukoc is nothing for 4, and he's contributed nothing.
We wanted to go guard him on the bench.
Kukoc is called for the offensive foul, and the pressure continues.
And after Pippen...
Hey, yo, why isn't Scottie Pippen talked about enough, bro? Like, this man is, one of the greatest defensive players ever, bro. Dead ass. He is one of the greatest defensive players ever, man. He was that dude back in the day, bro. He's the reason why Jordan. He's the reason why Jordan won all those titles, bro. If we're being honest, he's the reason why Jordan won all those titles, bro. Without Pippen, Jordan wasn't winning shit, bro. That's just, I'm being real. I'm just being honest, bro. What if like the Bulls like drafted somebody else? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Kukoc. Stolen by Jordan. He reads it better than anyone. Slam.
Ooh.
Them dudes
that dunk was crazy.
All over him.
Rejected Kukoc. Here's a 3-on-2. Pippen.
Ooh, that was crazy.
I had questions from my teammates during the game, like, what is going on? Do you not see that they're really trying to get you off the court? And I'm like, so what? I guess that's how NBA game is played.
Pippen, Jordan, and the Americans cruised to another victory. This one by 38 points. But the domination had its detractors.
This team of All-Stars is almost too good. Is it a positive or a negative?
The question was now being asked, was the Dream Team too great for its own good?
Well, yeah.
This team of All-Stars is almost too good. Some think that we should go back to the collegians. It's been too easy.
I think then we ought to ban the African runners from the 10,000 meters because they make it look so easy as well. This is about our best, and this is wonderful for the sport of basketball.
Irvin, there's been some comments that the Dream Team is getting all the attention, and there seems to be some resentment about it. Have you heard about it, and do you have any feelings?
Oh yeah. By the way, if I ever make a joke, bro, and someone and one of y'all is offended by it, bro, I'm just joking, bro. Okay, like don't take nothing I say serious. Unless I say unless I put it on something. You know what I mean?
Feelings about it?
Basically, you know, we haven't heard about it. We're just here to do our job.
It's kind of off topic,
but
I just want to let you guys know.
Of a backlash.
Yeah.
In Barcelona and in the world beyond, the embrace of the Dream Team was universal.
You're going to stand out and root against Picasso? I mean, seriously. They rooted for genius at work.
I kept thinking that the attention would dissipate. They're going to play the first game. They're going to win by 60. People are going to go back and watch track.
Jordan in transition with a slam to give Team USA a 60-point lead.
It didn't. It kept building and building and building.
The U.S. with another trouncing 127-83, 127 points.
Workers were trying to get autographs. The security people are trying to get autographs.
Yo, not only did they win all the games, but they held all the teams to under 100 points, bro. Holy shit.
Athletes were standing on side like a parade.
They were that good, bro. Sheesh. They were all good, man.
People perceived us as being superheroes.
This was a blowout on the U.S. men's Olympic team.
The guy on the bench is taking pictures, and I said, wow, we are having an effect over here.
Wrap around pass to Wrexham. Another easy victory in this their fifth game of the Olympics.
It was as if the President of the United States was in the midst of a caravan that was going through the streets.
It was like the Beatles, where there's thousands and thousands of people waiting all the time.
That was the most exhilarating 15 seconds of my life.
We're like, wow, this is amazing.
No one member of the Dream Team reveled in the Olympic experience more than Charles Barkley. After throwing...
Bro, I even read somewhere where like they never called timeouts during the game. Like that's how good they were, bro. Like, damn.
The controversial elbow against Angola, Barkley had emerged as the team's most visible player.
Everybody always had the same question. How much of an ass is Charles Barkley?
Hey, Jack, when am I going to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated for this stuff? I should be on the Dream Team cover.
And then every time you'd go spend time with him, you know, you'd just realize that he was the most enjoyable act, not only in all of sports, but possibly in all of pop culture.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. I just want to be like Mike.
Right away, I told my editors, I said, well, the number one angle here is what is Charles doing?
And if you wanted the answer to that question, All you had to do was follow the crowds.
They're like, we don't want you guys out and about because we don't know how safe it is. And I'm like, dude, I'm at the Olympics. I'm not going to stay in my room the whole time.
So Barkley strolled Los Ramblas, a man of the people if ever there was one.
Man, I walked up and down the Ramblas every night, and the people were fantastic. They all wanted autographs and wanted to take pictures.
We could be inside the hotel. Soon we heard the big roar. We said, there go Charles. So Charles would be walking, and then thousands would be following him everywhere he went. You know, he was the Pied Piper.
Charles would go over to the village and like find the Angolan players and hang out along the Ramblas at night. He was the most memorable person of the 1992 Olympics.
I just saw this touch he had. I don't think anybody else in the world could have done it beside Charles Barkley. At the end of the day, he was America's best ambassador.
Barkley was celebrated for experiencing the Olympics on his own terms. More quietly, one of his teammates found a way to do the same.
We had the motorcycle escorts and we buzzed through traffic like Dick Tracy. But this one day we got stuck in traffic and we're just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. Finally I said, that's it. Let's go. Anybody wants to go with me, I'm heading.
He'd get off the bus and his family met him. He started walking right through the middle of everybody and nobody noticed him. I'm still on the bus, seeing him walk down the street, and I'm saying to myself, I would give anything to do what he just did.
See, guys, this is called the rhombus. See all the footprints? All right.
So Las Ramblas, it's like Times Square or something. There's just so many people walking. I'm 6'1". I'm about the average size of everybody else on that little walk. So I'm walking with my family and I have the camera and nobody's noticing.
You think it's the sunglasses that's fooling them? Must be.
Hi. Imagine like just like walking there, like you're just walking by and like all those people that was walking by, bro, like they didn't notice, but they like I just see people walking by like they don't even know that they even walked past John Stockton, bro, that plays in the NBA. Like
Hey, you from America?
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. You been watching the Dream Team at all?
Yeah, I watch
They're pretty good, aren't they? Yeah.
No attention whatsoever. Finally, we ran across this lady who had the Dream Team and all the pictures on her T-shirt.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you an American?
But of course.
You look wonderful.
Why, thank you.
She started speaking real excitedly about each of the players. And I said, have you had a chance to meet anyone?
Of course. We met Charles Barkley the other night.
Did you? He's a hell of a player. See, you got all the players right there on your shirt. Is Charles the only one you've ever seen?
The only ones I've ever met.
Hey, guys, do you know any of those guys on there?
I think my oldest son, Houston, ruined the surprise.
That's my dad. Your dad?
That's your dad? Too bad he's not here.
You play on a
I do, yeah.
Who is that guy?
I can't go anywhere without being bugged. Really not much different from Michael
that's
Jordan
funny as
walking
hell.
through here.
For the players, surreal experiences had become the norm. But even more memorable were the unlikely friendships developing behind the curtain.
It was a unique mix. You know, Larry Bird and Patrick Ewing became like best friends. I got a white guy from Indiana, and I got a brother from Jamaica.
Patrick said I could pick his mind. It took me 3 minutes. Now he gets a chance to come back and start picking on mine.
Took me one. We were probably the two of the most unlikely people you thought that would be friends. But if you look, not only Larry and I got to be great friends, but all of those guys got to be much better friends.
We all enjoyed each other. We all enjoyed the ride.
And even to this day, these two guys right here on my screen, Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson, even to this day, they be talking shit, bro. Like, like at the NBA 75th anniversary team thing, announcement or whatever. Michael Jordan walks up to Magic Johnson. Me and you, let's go play 1-on-1. Let's go get our shoes and shorts. Let's go play in shorts. And we play one-on-one, me and you right now. That's funny as hell, man.
And
that's just a funny
sense
video
of each other as men. Then when we got to the court, it made it even better.
The Dream Team's chemistry turned out to be the hallmark of their success, as the players closed in on what they came for.
Barkley now over the side leading cheers.
Their big margins of victory may have been a testament to their dominance, but numbers couldn't capture what made watching them so unforgettable.
Guys played the best basketball you've ever seen in your life. It was literally like great poetry or great art.
At times you feel you're watching a performance concert rather than a basketball competition.
This was fun. This was like, it's how basketball's supposed to be.
And at the center of the fun was the team's biggest star, who had come to Barcelona at the peak of his powers and shown how much his popularity had exploded.
I will say this one thing about Michael Jordan. I've been around other celebrities in my life. I've never seen people react like they do to him. People go crazy when they see him.
Sheesh. Damn.
In every corner of the world, there was someone who just wanted to see him.
Please, Michael Jordan!
No one had the sort of pull, the gravity that Michael Jordan had.
Jordan had initially come to Barcelona reluctantly, but an early morning trip just before...
Bro, you know what's crazy, though? Out of everybody on that team, Charles Barkley was the leading scorer, bro. Like...
Before the gold medal game revealed how meaningful his Olympic experience had become.
What time in the morning is it right now?
6:30, 6:15, 6:45, something like that. And I'm drinking coffee, so it's gotta be early. Can we go now? Where you from?
Albuquerque?
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Big fan of yours. Everyone's a big fan of yours.
Your name?
George Hirsch.
George, how you doing?
I'm doing
Michael
great.
George, nice to meet you. Last night I hit my wall, man.
Did you?
I couldn't make a basket.
What are you doing up so early?
I do remember getting up early to walk into the stadium.
That is the thing that I remember the most about the Olympics.
Olympic Stadium. Imagine all the athletes that's been here before us. It's amazing. What about Edwin Moses? Won 122 consecutive races. I think everybody's got something to cherish. I think this is something that my kids are gonna love one day.
The Dream Team squared off against Croatia again in the gold medal game, offering the world one more lasting impression of their supremacy.
Barkley with the lead for Mullen. Behind the back, Drexler.
Team USA came to send a message tonight.
We wanted to win and we wanted to dominate, but how we did it, sharing the ball, including everybody. We did it as a true team.
The U.S. has defeated Croatia 117 to 85, and they have won the gold here in Barcelona.
117 to 85, bro? Oh my... 80... Bro. Damn. That's crazy.
Campeón olímpico y medalla de oro el equipo de los Estados Unidos de América.
There was never really any doubt the Dream Team would win gold in 1992. But as they walked back onto the court to get their medals, the moment still overwhelmed them.
You saw a lot of tears from players. It was a very proud moment for me because anytime you represent your country, you know, that's a prideful thing.
Man, sent chills down my spine. It was a reward that I had never felt like that I would ever achieve. To do it on that stage with those group of guys, it's a memory I'll never forget.
Nothing in my life has ever felt like standing on that podium. I was getting goosebumps.
Every single time I heard the national anthem after that had a different significance to me. I knew what it really meant, you know.
As a young kid growing up, I used to watch Olympics on TV with my father, and all he talked about was the Star Spangled Banner and the gold medal. It made him feel proud to be American. Being up on that podium that night and receiving it, my father, he'd been pretty proud.
All those emotions just overcame me.
It's so crazy, bro. Like, you got, like, it's so crazy, bro. You got players like Carmelo, players like Steph Curry. So Steph Curry has 2 gold medals. LeBron has 3 gold medals. Like, you got these players nowadays, like, they winning multiple gold medals, bro. Like, these guys, I don't know if they ever played in another Olympics again. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, like,
I got to be one of the guys one more time for my
it's just
country.
crazy how, like, you know.
I said, man.
But, like, the most memorable team is the Dream Team for sure. Like, these guys, they were really good, bro. Like, they was beating teams like, you know, they held every team to under 100 points, bro.
Never forget this moment.
That's unheard of nowadays.
You know, if this is the end, this is how I wanted to go out.
This group may well be the greatest team ever assembled in the history of team sports.
But when the medal ceremony was over, another realization began to settle in.
When I walked off, I remember thinking that whole dream has come to an end.
The next season, every Olympian except Magic Johnson and Larry Bird would return to the NBA. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen would win their 3rd title against Charles Barkley and the Phoenix Suns.
Damn.
On the way to 6 championships overall, the last 3 with Tony Kukoc. Eventually, other members of the team would also win titles.
David
But each
Robinson
NBA
with Tim
player on the
Duncan.
Dream Team would reach the Hall of Fame. Still, it's what they did together that summer that had the biggest impact on the game. An impact that continues to grow today.
And they all got in the Hall of Fame too.
Lifted basketball, and it gave birth to international stars who had nothing to do with those games in '92.
Come on, man. You gonna put Bargnani in a shot? Come on, bro. Bargnani is not that was not that great, bro. Come on, man. But Ibaka, he was a dog.
But who took so much from it.
Turkoglu was a dog too.
We made
Yao
the
Ming
game a
too.
worldwide game. You know, I talked to Tony Parker.
But Bargnani was.
Ginobili.
I don't even want to say
I
it, bro.
talked to Dirk Nowitzki. Those guys say their first love of basketball started with the Dream Team.
And Luka Doncic
I'm really
too.
proud of that.
What did he say?
The Dream Team. And I'm really proud of that.
The world can change a lot in 20 years. But there are moments in time you never forget. No matter how long it's been. No matter how much else has changed in your life since. 20 years later, they've all kept ties to the game in one way or another. And they all talk about the summer of '92 as if it happened just yesterday. An experience still unlike any other in their remarkable basketball lives.
I've never had more fun being around anybody. Everybody got along. There was no ego. We had fun. You know, clearly everybody reminds me I never won a championship. So that to me was like winning the championship, winning the gold medal, and hanging out with these guys.
The reward itself is really only a small part of the story. It's what the gold medal represents that will always tie these men together.
This is like, this fraternity. That's pretty awesome.
I don't think you're ever going to be able to get 11 Hall of Famers to play all at once, on one team. That's unheard of.
Ha! We go on the bus. Ha! We come back. Ha! Walk out the hotel. Ha! Wave. Ha! Wave outside your window. Ha! I can't believe it. I lost it so magical. I just saw my
God. It changed sport as we know it. They showed the world how to play basketball. What other team can say that? I don't think we'll ever see anything like it again.
No,
it's
we won't.
An insult to compare anybody else to that team.
Take a good look. Perhaps we'll never see a team this great again.
No team will ever have that happen. Hasn't had that happen. And that's the dream team.
The dream team. Wow, that was a great documentary, man. Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm speechless, bro. That was a great documentary. I thought I was gonna do 3 parts, but hey, we finished it, bro. We finished the documentary. The documentary was shorter than the other documentary that we did with the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, but overall, great documentary. It was a pleasure. I mean, I never watched this before. I'm actually glad that I watched it, and I never knew how big the Dream Team was, bro. Like, again, I was born in 2000, so I would never know what any of this, looked like. I didn't know how big it was at that time. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Hope you guys are having a blessed day or had a blessed day. And I also want to tell you guys, bro, chase your dreams, bro. Chase your dreams. One day you could be on an NBA court. One day you could be making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Having a business, The sky's the limit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the sky is not the limit, actually. The stars are. You know what I'm saying? The sun is. You feel what I'm saying? So, and if not, the stars, man. You know what I'm saying? But now you get what I'm saying, though. The sky's the limit, bro. And you gotta just stay focused. That's the only thing you could do, But with that being said, I'm gonna see you guys next video. Thank you for watching, and I'm out, man. Peace.